Uniguest, if you think of our history, we're celebrating our 40th year this year. And over the span of 40 years, really the last 20 years, Uniguest has taken off with 17 acquisitions. And that's a lot of companies to gather all the technology and know-how. So I think the go-to-market strategy of creating Hub, which is one unified platform, is really our way to signal to the market that we address each of the Hub verticals specifically to their specific needs. So if you think of all the way from community hubs down to venue hubs, sports hub, so we are specifically targeting the go-to-market for each of these verticals, and I think it makes it very clear on what we are doing, and it's really the technology it's the best of breed technology for each of the verticals. I think ease of access, ease of the integration is very important to us. So we know that within each vertical, the ability to integrate with the systems that they use every day is critical to their business. So when you think of senior living communities, you think of sports and you think of hotels. I mean, each of those things use very different technology, and we're able to combine all of that into one. And so the hub concept really unifies the integration, and it could be shared. And that's another thing that, when you think of a company that has 17 different technologies all merging into one, I think it speaks volume to the technology and the investments that we've made over the course of 40 years. It's not just the localization of how we approach our go-to-market, it's really the individualization, right? Because each markets within that market, you could have very different needs across the street. I mean, even the same local, it's not enough to have local content, local technology, but the needs of each business is different. We have a vast network of resellers that, shop at the same grocery store that you do, drink the same coffee every morning. So they're able to help our customers really look at the localization of each platform, solutions. So I think it becomes very meaningful when we have a network like that. And of course, Uniguest has been in the business of digital signage and IPTV. And I dare to say that if you really think of IPTV and digital signage, there might not be a better company that combines both natively. Yeah, I think the hub concept, globally speaking, I think it's a great way for each of the sales organization to understand the products that we offer. The ability to put all of these hubs and personalize each vertical specifically, I think makes selling it easier. I think people understand that, people think of Uniguest as a large company, but the reality is we are so local, hyper-focused on addressing those individual needs by each region. I can't think of a better company really to be with. I'm so happy to be here and just to talk about the technology that's been built. And plus, 40 years of history. And when you think of all the technology, again, in 17 companies, 17 different platforms, into one is really an exciting proposition to make. And it's quite a strong promise. And I think if you ask our customers, we have a 81% net promoter score and NPS score, and that speaks volume to the support that we've given each customers over the years.